When you sit down to eat with a ruler, observe carefully what is before you, and put a knife on your throat if you are given to appetite. Verse 3, do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. Verse 4, do not toil to acquire wealth. Be discerning enough to detest. When your eyes light on it, it is gone, for suddenly it sprouts wings, flying like an eagle toward heaven. Verse 6, do not eat the bread of a man who is stingy. Do not desire his delicacies, for he is like one who is inwardly calculating. Eat and drink, he says to you, but in his heart he is not with you. You will vomit up the morsels that you have eaten and waste your pleasant words. Today we're going to study ang 30 sayings of Solomon sining bahin sa Proverbs. So last week we studied the first 5. So karon ang tawon ta lang anay ang tatlo diri makauturan ka mga sayings. Now, unahon ta lang taw ang verses 1 to 3. Ining saying has to do with how we behave ourselves before the powerful people, before the rulers, as Solomon said in this verse. When you sit down to eat with the ruler, observe carefully what is before you. Ano pictures ni? Now, the setting here is that you might be invited. A certain powerful person invited you to dine with them. Remember this? Idea sa pagkaon upod sila is a very important privilege, no? Kag madamo siguro magasiling kung ang isa ka mangharanon, isa ka powerful person nag-invite sa imo, siling ka bo grabe nga privilege ang ihatag sa aton. But Solomon warns us, you have to observe carefully what is before you. Sa Ilonggo nga version nagsiling sila mga uturan, kung magapungko ikaw sa pagkaon upod sa gamanan nga tawo, dapat mo kilalahon kung sino siya. That is very important, no? Because if you know who are the people nga imo kaupod sa pagkaon sa lamesa, no? You have to know them, what kind of people they are. Okay, for example, no? If these powerful people invited you to dine with them, no? And you have that kind of privilege, no, na mag-join sa ila, siling ka ba grabe nga privilege na. But remember this, you have to be observant. You have to observe who they are, because not all of them, not all of the invitations you receive from this kind of people, may mga honest nga reason behind. No? Some of them nag-invite because they have a selfish reason why they invite people, or possibly they have agenda for themselves. Or ikaduha, base mitaron nila, kay gusto nila nga ng tao na observer na anong klase ka mga tao. Amo na ginawarningan ni Solomon. So when you have given this kind of opportunity by these leaders, by these rulers, you should be aware of your behavior before them, no? Kag with regards of eating, no, grabe ang yang setting dre. Of course, you sit with this kind of people. They are powerful. They are rulers. They are like kings, no? In sa iyang context mo kuturan, ang banya, you have to put knife on your throat. Anong pictures mo kuturan? No? Amo na yung siling niya kung palakaon ka in Ilonggo, kung palakaon ka, punggi ang imo gana. So hindi ka magdinalok sa manamig na pagkaon na ginahatag or ginaamuma sa imo. Anong pictures ni? No? So kita, no? Ang aton actually bisan ang behavior. If you're wise, if you possesses that kind of wisdom from God, even in this kind of setting, even if this kind of opportunities gihatag sa aton, dapat kabalo kita mag-behave sa aton kagalingon, no? Kamba niya ang iyang warning ra kay base ang ginakaon mo, pagkaon manamit pero may upod ng pagpainto, no? Gipakaon ka, gipalamitan ka, at the end kung politiko pa rin ang setting, digali gusto niya ang imubulig, kay gusto niya imuhang amuna. Or gusto niya kag ipakaon, kag obserbaran ka, bo kita mo na, oh. Sabi ng mga pastor, mga pastor, porti makaon, to mga dahak makaon, bo ka budlay mo uturan. We should behave well, no? If we've given this kind of privilege by these powerful people, dapat aton behavior with them, no? If we've given this kind of privilege, dapat nag-reflect man sa aton godliness, nag-reflect man sa wisdom halin sa Diyos makauturan. The second here has to do with vice on pursuing wealth. Do not toil to acquire wealth. Be discerning enough to detest. When your eyes light on it, it is gone, for suddenly it sprout wings, flying like an eagle toward heaven. Now, I think madamo ng timpo mo utoran sa Proverbs that Solomon reminds about the desires of being wealthy. Ang gusto niyang ipadumdum siya mga manugpalamati nga hindi hindi tanan nga bagay nga dapat handumon sa tao amo ang kwarta. You should not give all your effort. You should not give all your effort, your toil, your strength to acquire wealth. You should know what is enough. Kaya problema ng mauturan sini, if you look at the scriptures ng picture ng mauturan, if a person doesn't have this kind of contentment about what we have, it becomes greedy. The person becomes greedy. Kaya ang greedy nga tao, wala kong tatan, iyang handom mauturan. And the second thing he said here, that the reality, ang manggad sa tao, ang manggad temporaryo lang. It will be gone. Hindi lang manggad ang aton dapat kinhandom sa kalibutan. There are better things than wealth. Especially, kung gustuhanon kita, kung kikilala ta sa Dios, may mga bagay nga sobra pa sa manggad. May mga bagay nga langit nun nga dapat naton makauturan, dumdumon, amo nang ginsiling ni Jesus, di ba? Sa Matthew chapter 6 verse 19 to 21. Hindi ka mo niya magtipon sa mangga sa kalibutan. Okay? These are temporary, but you have to lay treasures in heaven. People might look at, set their eyes on this, on wealth, but remember, wealth is just temporary. It is gone. Just like, ang wealth, nagbutangan kuno sang pakpak, ang lupad ay nadula. So that's the picture of temporality. Ikawalo nga saying diri, the invitation or a chance to eat, a bread, pero ining klase nga tao naman is a stingy. Ang balang verse 6, do not eat the bread of a man who is stingy, nor desire of his delicacy. Actually, ang yahadening advice is, ang sa verse 1 to, when you sit down, there might be a formal invitation that gusto ni mga rulers magkaon po sa imo. But this one, yung warning is strong, do not eat the bread of the man who is stingy. Ang word ng stingy, di mauturan, ang reference ni siya, nagasiling ang Ilonggo ganiyo, hindi ka magkaon sa lamisa sang kuripot nga tao, o kung magdinalok sang manamit nga pagkaon nga ginaamumah niya. The things that you want to eat with this kind of person, you should be careful. Munang warning niya sa diri, nga aman, for he is like one who is inwardly calculating. Kung ang imo host kuripot, imo host amo ning attitude, malain ang mata makuturan, although ginapakaon ka, pusang ginakaon ka, ginaisipan ka na. Ang ni Solomon, masiling siya, eat and drink, pero actually ginaisip na. So kaangay bala sa sugilanon nga, kita ng Pinoy dahil, may attitude nga, hilig ta mga agda. Siling, kaon ta dali. Tapos ikaman niya nga, wala man mulubatsyag, sulot mo to, kaon ka man, basigali, ang pagkaon to ya, hindi to para sa imo, para to sa iban, o para sa iya pamilya. Di lagi, kuway ka man balatsagon, pungko-pungko ka man to, kaon ka man, sa pangkakaon ka to, ginaisip, raw. Wagid, nakadumdum siya, baw. Even in this situation mo, dapat maging maalam kita. Okay, because there are people who are not truly, ang picture dali, may mga tao hindi tuod nga mahinatagod, may mga tao hindi tuod nga nalipay nga ginapakaon kaniya. Kay samtang nagakaon ka, ginaisipan ka gali, siling siya, kaon, inom, pero matutuod, wala na tayo puso niya, tutuod, hindi siya gusto na sa imo. Kaya mo nang budlay kung kuripot. When somebody invited you, when somebody tell you, kaong tao Buddha, if you know the person is stingy, you better go home and eat with your family, with your wife, or somewhere else. That to be with that kind of people, nakibalo ka, tapos mo kaon, ikaw man itong ginahambalan gali, ikaw man itong ginasuyaan, ikaw man itong ginapakamlain. Diba? Kaya bilang Kristiyano man tani, hindi mo kita amo na. Kung pakaon kita, tani atong motibo, sakto man. Tani aton nga tayong pusoon, tuod. Kung saling ka, pakaon ka mo, inom. Tuod lang ang ginapakaon mo na. Wala mo sa ginaisipan, wala mo sa ginahambalan si malain, nga tapos kaon ba? Sabi ko, si Pastor, pero tigid ang hambal, pero tigid. Tani hindi. So, gabay pa nakatong kita relationship. This is God's word.